Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have filmed this wearable Christmas look. If you guys want to see how I achieved this, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is lay down some Scotch tape. I like to do this to get that wing effect. And then I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to take the shade MFEO on an M441 fluffy brush, and I'm going to buff this into my crease as a transition shade. And then I'm going to take the shade Pore on an M573, and I'm just going to buff this a little bit lower in my crease. And then going back in with that original fluffy brush that we were using, I'm just going to blend out the edges, make sure that we don't have any harsh lines. Next shade I'm going to use is Mocha, and I'm going to put this on an E17 brush and focus this on the outer V. Once I start to run out of product on my brush, I will blend it into the crease just a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in the shade MFEO with the original fluffy brush that we were using, and I'm just going to blend out the edges again to make sure that we don't have any harsh lines. And then on a smaller brush, this is the E18 by Morphe, I'm going to take that shade Chip, and I'm going to really focus this in that outer V and kind of keep it in the outer V. And then I'm going to go back in again with that M441 with no additional product and just buff out the edges. And then I'm going to pick up this shade Faint on my finger and pack this onto my lid. I like to use my finger just because I notice that it holds a lot more pigment than using a brush. You can also use a brush and spray some Fix Plus on there, but I prefer my finger. Going back in with Mocha, I'm just going to blend the edges of where we just placed that faint shade. And then I'm going to go back in again with that fluffy brush with MFEO and blend out the edges. Now I'm going to take the shade Beam on a pencil brush and just put this right underneath my eyebrow for a highlighted effect. I'm now going in with the NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner and placing a wing. I'm keeping the tape there just to show you guys that you can achieve a wing by using the tape. It just keeps a line for you and helps you not to create a mess. Today I'm using Benefit the PoreFessional primer, and I'm placing this into my T-zone. I'm next going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Matte Foundation on this flat top foundation brush and buffing this all over.
In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be.
And then going in with the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C6, I'm going to place this on the inner corners, and then going in with the shade C2, I'm going to place this all over on the points that I want to highlight. And then I'm going to buff this out with a Morphe sponge. Next, I'm going to take the Pretty Vulgar Matte About It translucent setting powder, and I'm going to bake under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, and my chin. And then I'm going to blend this out with a big fluffy brush. And then I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm going to place this on my cheeks and my forehead, just to give me that sun-kissed look. Today I'm contouring with Benefit Hoola Bronzer on an M437 and placing that on the hollows of my cheek, and of course blending it out with any duo fiber brush. And then taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Feisty and placing this on my cheeks. And then going back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take the shade Mocha on an M432, and I'm going to press this right up against my lower lash line. And then going back in with that original shade MFEO, I'm just going to blend out that lower lash line and smoke it out a bit. Next, going in with the shade In Light on a pencil brush, I'm popping that into my inner corners. And then for highlighter, I'm taking the NYX Strobe of Genius palette and placing that on the high points of my cheek, down my nose, and my upper lip. And you could absolutely stop right here and leave it at this, or you can take it up a notch and add a red lip like I did. I'm using the Wet n Wild Megalast Liquid Catsuit in the shade Missy and Fierce. And that is it, you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas!
You